For years, Mulberry Street Pizzeria in Beverly Hills was a favorite of mine for great New York-style pizza. But I haven't been there in a while. Let's see if after all this time they can still make a solid cheese and pepperoni slice on this episode of Two Slice Challenge. My name is Steve, and I grew up in the land of za. Let's face it, pizza is one of the best things ever created. And of course, with something this good, you're sure to get many varieties and interpretations depending on where you go. But for me, the best pizza comes from where I grew up, a true pizza lover's paradise. I am of course talking about New York, and New York by the slice style pizza is my absolute favorite. But now I live in Los Angeles, a place with its own style of pizza. If I want to find a pizzeria that can make a proper New York slice like I had it in my land of za, I'm going to have to do some searching around. So now I'm going to test out all of the places here in LA claiming to make the real deal New York style by giving them the Two Slice Challenge. That's a slice of cheese and a slice of pepperoni. If they nail these, it's a good bet the rest of their pizza will also be good. Those pizzerias that pass the test will be featured on my blog and worthy of a place in the land of za. Mulberry Street Pizzeria in Beverly Hills was the first New York-style pizza place out here in LA that truly reminded me of home. The vibe you get when you walk in, seeing those red and white checkered tablecloths, the delicious pizzas on display, and the many pictures of proud patrons lining the walls, most of them celebrities, all feels very familiar. They even offer wedges on their menu. Wedges! Now for those of you that don't know what a wedge is a term used in some parts of New York for the long, submarine-style roll, much like a hoagie, hero, or grinder roll, used to make a sandwich. The fact that they would use the term wedge to describe their sandwiches gives me a good idea of what part of New York they are modeling themselves after. It's my part of New York. And while they had me at wedges, I couldn't wait to try the pizza. It was delicious. Their sauce is full of flavor and still one of the best I've tasted out here. They put a nice amount of cheese on, and so far, every topping I have ever had on their pizza was awesome. While I always wish their crust was crispier, it's still very tasty and similar to what you would find in New York. I loved this place and made it a point to go back again and again whenever I got homesick for New York pizza. I even brought a few dates here, just so I could share a small taste of what New York pizza was like for me back home. And it always went over very well. But after discovering other great New York pizzerias out here, I stopped going to Mulberry Street for a while. It wasn't until I started my blog that I decided to go back and officially give them the Two Slice Challenge. While I have had a few not-so-great slices at some other Mulberry Street locations, I have never had a bad slice at the Beverly Hills location, and was sure they would pass with flying colors. Nope. While the cheese slice looked okay, the crust was way too thin, especially at the point, and this made it taste off balance. The pepperoni slice was a disaster. The crust on that slice was so thin, the slice fell apart into two pieces when I picked it up. Yuck. No, this pizza was bad. Plain and simple. I was so disappointed, my feelings were hurt. But after so many years of serving me great slices, I decided to give them one more chance to make up for the crap they served me last time I was there. They did it. The pizza was delicious. While maybe slightly overcooked, these slices reminded me why I love this place. The crust on these babies had a great cook to them and were in perfect balance with the sauce, cheese, and pepperoni. Great job, Mulberry Street. You have restored my faith.